right, check, 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 check. 1, 2, 3. Let me know if you can hear me. Hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. I'm going to give this a few more seconds, wait for a few more of you to log on. Okay, I can hear myself, so that's good. Let me know where you're watching from. Again, I'm going to give this a little bit while longer. In the meantime, take a look at this. All of the fog across the area. Just so much that we are seeing this morning. And I have a lot to talk about too. This week has just kind of been up and down. So a few key notes here. If you see me looking down this way, it's because my graphics are right here. So I am looking right here. And I am working on bringing up your comments on my screen as well so that I can see what y'all are saying. Okay. Let me know where you're watching from in the meantime while we get situated here. Okay, y'all, this is a longer form video. If you are looking for a shorter, quick version of what you can just expect today, kind of just get me what I need to know to get out the door, head over to my Facebook page, head over to my Instagram. I have videos that I generally post every single day. They are underneath 1 minute. So it's just the important information for the day. Just kind of get you what you need to know and get you out the door. Okay, I feel a lot of you coming in. Thank you for letting me know that you can hear me. That's great to know. Watching out of Pflugerville, Buda, Colleen, Windsor, Ontario, Canada. Hello, Yvonne. Good morning. Good morning, Georgia, Alma, Lori out of Cedar Park, Brian out of Georgetown. All right, a lot of my friends watching from the I-35 corridor. Marcy said she's watching out of Gerald. Marcy, at least you can watch us on here, huh? We still stay updated with you on all other social media platforms. What was I gonna do? Yes, let me share this onto my Facebook page as well. Share, right post, Facebook. So a lot of my friends tuning in from the I-35 corridor, I can see Dripping Springs as well, so just west of I-35, Hutto, East Austin, Carmichael's, Pennsylvania. Yeah, we saw some rain this morning. We saw a few scattered showers. And with those scattered showers came just a lot of humidity, right? And we can see some of that now translating into fog. A lot more moisture today than yesterday. If you recall, yesterday morning, it was actually kind of comfortable out. Felt a little bit more like spring. It was in the low 60s, lower humidity. And we also had a clear sky. Not the case this morning. Not the case this morning at all. A bit different, and it's because that cold front that came through on Sunday night, if you remember those storms, that was all thanks to a cold front, that actually moved back north as a warm front last night. And that's the reason why it's foggy. The humidity is higher, it's warmer, that's why we're seeing the rain as well. So now let's go ahead and get started. And one more note, if you can see the red live button on the top left hand of your screen, that means this video is live. I can see your comments coming in. If you can't see that red live button, that means this is no longer live. This is now recording. It is 8:36. It is Tuesday, October the 12th, if you can believe it. I'm having trouble myself. All right. Let's look at some of the visibilities across the area. I know a few of you are watching from Dripping Springs, visibility down to about 2 miles there. 2 miles at the Austin Airport, 2 miles in Giddings. This is on a scale of 10. So if it was a clear day, a perfect 10. Esperanza says it's foggy at Oak Hill. Yes, visibility there about 3-4 miles at the moment. 5 miles at Camp Mabry, about 1.5 in Pflugerville, about 4 in Georgetown. And it'll continue to stay foggy until we see our temperature climb. Marcy said it's her birthday and grandson Benny. Happy birthday. I wish the weather was a little bit better for you. But this is what I wanted to show you, our dew points. These are not temperatures, air temperatures, these are dew points, and they are recorded as a temperature. So the higher the number is, the more moisture there is in the air. Look at LaGrange. Just an hour and a half ago, that number was 75. It's now 79, and it's because of that south wind. That south wind is helping push in moisture from the Gulf. And if you notice at the top, I have what the descriptors are. Anything over 65 is when it starts to feel uncomfortable, you know, that high humidity. 70, it starts to feel a little bit tropical, and that's what we're seeing this morning. Oh, a few of you are saying happy birthday to Marcy and Bunny. Thanks so much for joining in on the happy birthday, the congratulations. I love seeing those likes and those hearts come across my screen. It just makes my day, especially because I'm talking about the weather, right? Okay, so yes, very humid. That's why we have some fog. We're also seeing some scattered showers out there. It was a bit more widespread this morning along the I-35 corridor, but I'm seeing it more in Gillespie, Llano County now. Fredericksburg seeing some moderate rainfall at the moment, and we do have just a couple of showers across the I-35 corridor. Today, the temperature makes it to about 87, and it's because of that south wind. It'll be breezy at times, gusting close to 20 to 25 miles per hour, and we'll continue to see those temperatures climb, not just today, but tomorrow as well, ahead of our next cold front. About 40% coverage of rain today, 50 on Wednesday. Thursday goes up to 70. I think the biggest time frame for the rain is going to be Wednesday night into Thursday, and I'll show you what that looks like on future radar. But that's just something to plan on now. Good morning, Tammy. Good to see you. That's just something to go ahead and plan for now. It's going to be raining, and it's going to be raining hard at times. And that is why we have a flash flood watch in place Wednesday morning through Thursday evening, and that's going to be in place for Williamson, Travis, Hayes County west into the hill country. We could see 2 to 5 inches of rain, a few amounts isolated up to about 6 or 7. Excuse me, it's been a long morning. A few areas 6 to 7. I think that's going to be closer to Edwards Plateau, where we see the highest rainfall totals. The more west you are, I think you'll see some higher totals. Along the I-35 corridor, I'm thinking maybe 2 inches of rain, isolated amounts to 3 inches, and I'll show you a better view of rainfall expected on that day. Philip watching out of Austin, thanks so much for joining in. Okay, our humidity. It stays elevated. So remember I was talking to you that we have 2 more cold fronts on the way. The first one comes in Wednesday into Thursday. It has a lot of moisture to work with. Look at that air mass. It's in the tropical category. The second or the third front that comes in on Friday, it's actually going to help drop a humidity from the tropical category down into the pleasant category with dew points in the 40s and the 50s. Martin wants to know a list of low water crossings. atxfloods.com is an excellent source for low water crossings. Brian wants to know if we're expecting any severe weather. Brian, I will answer your question here in just a moment. I want to show you this. This is a big low that is currently over Utah, over Nevada, and the Rockies. This is actually what is going to help drag that cold front into our area. But at the moment, what it's doing is bringing in snow across Tahoe, Nevada, the Rockies, Colorado. They're going to pick up to 2 feet of snow. Meanwhile, we're going to see the rain. Job site forecast. I didn't mean to slide this one in there, but here it is. If you're working outdoors today, go ahead and prep for the rain. All right, this is what I thought was the next slide. So that area of low pressure is going to move to the east, and as that happens, it's going to help bring in a lot of this moisture. And you can see here, moisture coming in from the south and east is going to interact with this cold front moving from the northwest. Where those two collide is where we're going to see some heavy rain. And the reason why we have that flood threat is because this front slows down significantly as it moves into the I-35 corridor, and you can see it there. Again, this will happen Wednesday night into Thursday morning where it starts to really slow down. You are welcome, Martin. No problem. Patricia, hello. And speaking of that threat for severe weather, so we have a low threat, a marginal risk, meaning a 1 out of 5. It's a very low end threat for strong to severe storms. The main concern with our storms, though, guys over and gals, over the next 24 to 48 hours is going to be that heavy rain threat, the potential for some flooding, especially along low water crossings. So that ATX floods list is going to be a fantastic resource, as well as our KVUE app. It'll alert you with any warnings in your area. So again, that front slows down. It even stalls just to the south of us. It keeps rain in the area. Through the day Thursday, it's going to kind of taper off. But it's not done. We still have a small chance for rain on Friday, as well as the third cold front of the week moves through. And this front actually will help bring in some dry, cooler air into the mix. That's what helps push the rain out. And it's also what's going to help bring us some fall-like weather for this weekend. I want to again show you how it's going to play out, but I want to zoom in our area just to kind of show you a close-up. Through the day today, it's not going to be a washout. We're going to see some scattered showers, maybe an isolated thunderstorm across the area, and the threat for severe weather is low. It's not zero, but it's low. We continue to see that cloud cover the remainder of the day into the overnight. Notice here tonight we start to see a little bit more shower activity. Even through the morning on Wednesday, we'll continue to see some shower activity. The bulk of the heavy rain, though, will hold off until Wednesday night. And look at this. This is Wednesday at 5 p.m. It's still just cloudy. We're seeing some scattered showers. But look at our western counties, Mason, Fredericksburg, Llano. Look at that. That rain moves in late in the day, Wednesday. This is around 8 or 9. It moves in across our western counties. This is where we could see some of that flood threat. This is where we could see some of those stronger storms. And then it moves along the I-35 corridor around midnight, 1 in the morning, Wednesday night into Thursday. And then eventually moves east into Milam, Lee, Fayette County sometime around daybreak Thursday. That rain kind of lingers through the day Thursday. So again, the bulk of the rainfall happening Wednesday night into Thursday, the flood watch in place Wednesday morning through Thursday evening as a result. Here's a closer look at some of the rain totals we could expect if you're in the hill country. I'm thinking 2 to 4 inches of rain area wide, but some of your totals could be slightly higher than that if you happen to get caught underneath one of those thunderstorms that just kind of sits over you. If you are in Burnett or Blanco County, we could see closer to about 3 to 4 inches of rain. If you are what I call the I-35 corridor counties, that's Williamson, Travis, Hayes County, I'm thinking closer to about 2 inches of rain, with some areas closer to 3. But that's not going to be the case everywhere. I think most of us about 2, a few of us could get closer to 3. And if you are in Milam, Lee, Fayette County, closer to 1 inch. And that leaves me with the Bastrop and Caldwell counties. This is going to be somewhere between 1 to 2 inches of rain here in the next 1, 2, 3, 4 days. So a lot to talk about, short amount of time like I mentioned. Again, the flood threat is going to be the highest threat for us in the next few days, so plan accordingly. If you could hear it, I'm a little dry. It's because of the ragweed. I have seen a lot of ragweed underneath the microscope, especially this morning. 846 grains per cubic meter, that's considered high. Tree and grass pollen also at a high. Molds are at a medium today, at least as far as I can tell. Some of this rain will help settle this pollen down, that's for sure. It's the wind that picks up that really helps rattle those allergens in our air. Hello out of Schulenburg. I always have trouble saying that, Patricia. Good morning to you. Okay, here's a look at our 7-day forecast. 87 today, 88 on Wednesday, 85 Thursday and Friday, and then look at this weekend. Wow. 75 and sunny on Saturday, 76 on Sunday. Look at the morning lows. We'll be in the 50s. It's certainly going to feel like fall. I call that football weather, you know? And then Monday morning, the coolest on our 7-day forecast, and that is going to be 49 degrees. We're going to have dry air in place, a light north wind. Dry air, light north wind, and a clear sky. Those are the 3 perfect ingredients for a chilly, chilly morning. That is why it'll be so cool on Monday. Julie said the ragweed is awful. Sorry that you're suffering too. I'm in there with you, Julie. All right, it was so good to talk to all of you. I hope that you found this useful. Again, this is going to be on our KVUE social media pages. If you need to refer back to it, maybe watch it one more time. If I went too fast on anything, you can always slow it down and watch it as well. I hope it was useful. As always, you can follow me on social media. I post about weather just about every day. Mariel Ruiz, WX. WX is shorthand for weather. Just search for that on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram as well. I post on my stories every single morning what the forecast is for the day. And I will be watching this like a hawk the next few days. So I hope that you keep tuning back in. That's what I mean when I say weather aware. Keep checking back in with me. Keep checking back in with your KVUE weather team to see if anything has changed, just to get an update on the timeline, especially. Dee, good morning out of Fredericksburg. I am sure you are enjoying the rain. I know I just saw on radar that it's raining pretty good in Fredericksburg as of now. I hope you stay safe out there. All right, I will talk to you all tomorrow.